My best recreation director was named Paul. I had met him at a Club Med in Tahiti. He was the entertainment director for the whole village, 750 people from all over the world, and he's responsible for the entertainment. Sometimes it's a show at night, skits and shit, or clowning on the beach during the day. I hired him as a recreational director. He would have theme nights, like Waffle House night. We would come off stage and he'd have hired 12 bikini models from Hawaiian Tropic in Lakeland, Florida, and gone to the local Waffle House. It's like a Denny's, rented uniforms, got menus. You would walk in and there'd be two lines of girls in those sickening orange and green uniforms, like corn dog waitresses, handing you one-page laminated menus. On Waffle House night, there'd be a huge buffet of the worst American trash food you can imagine. Waffles, fries, hush puppies, tomato sandwiches, the kind where you gotta roll up your sleeves and put your elbows into the sink so when you bite into it, the juice runs down your forearms into the sink. Sometimes we'd have Arabian nights and there would be sand all over the floor of the dressing room. And he would go to the costume store in Omaha and come up with 8 Scheherazade outfits somehow. Everyone would get on the bus later with glitter all over their face and jeans. Holidays were particularly popular. Consider the Black Christmas tree, if you will. Getting ready for the tour, one of the recreational directors and a half a dozen roadies are standing around trying to figure out what to do for Christmas. Now, this is all taking place at the Raleigh. It's a giant soundstage, big enough for a blimp. And they said, yeah, we're trying to think of what to do for the holidays. And I said, simple. What's the biggest tree we could possibly get? And somebody goes, there's one place that Bobby knows has a tree about 45 feet. Now, that's pretty fucking big, really big. Count that 10 feet is as high as a basketball hoop, 4 basketball hoops high. That's a fucking Christmas tree. I said, super, buy it and paint it black. I come back at 5:30 in the morning and here's a recreational director wearing lawyer loafers and silk pants with a dozen roadies, 7 cases of black spray paint, and they're spraying a 45-foot tree. We used a forklift to pull it upright and stabilize it. So I go, cool. He knows when you've been sleeping and he knows when you're awake, so be good for goodness sake, but what if you've been bad? And Eddie from Bensonhurst says, well, then you get coal for Christmas. Instead of a gift, you get a lump of coal. I go, great. Find enough coal and barbed wire to dress the entire tree, and that's what we'll put under it for gifts. A day later, I have no idea where in Southern California they come up with lumps of coal the size of basketballs, dressed out the tree, wrapped it all in black barbed wire, hung red lights, and put a Jewish star on the top. That was a recreation director.
Hey, stop it!
Roth Show.